Good morning, everybody. I hope you all have had a good week. I want to welcome you to take charge of your health. This is week 5, entitled Unwind. And as you guys have figured out, this is talking about stress. Um, for those of you who haven't realized, or a lot of us probably already know that, but stress can do a huge number on our health, especially if we don't have it under control. So I want to talk to you about ways you can deal with it, how it can affect our health. We all are going through a really rough time right now with the world pandemic going on. We have a lot of unknowns. We have a lot of uncertainties, especially if you have young kids. You don't know what's going on with their schooling. If you have elderly parents or grandparents, you're worried about them getting sick, or if they're in a nursing home, you can't see them. There's a lot of stress that we're all dealing with, and it's very important that we take care of ourselves because nobody else can do that for us, number one. And number two, if we get sick, we can't help others that need us, especially if we have a young family or if we're taking care of elderly people. We really need to be at our best so we can help others. And the way to do that is by taking care of ourselves. And stress control is one of the avenues of doing that. So I'm going to share my screen with you and I'm going to get started on my class. All right, so we're going to talk about the effects of stress on our bodies. Stress can be positive, such as getting a job promotion or being given greater responsibilities, keeping us alert and ready to avoid danger. Stress becomes negative when a person faces continuous challenges without relief or relaxation between challenges. As a result, the person becomes overworked and stress-related tension builds. This stress can lead to physical symptoms including headaches, upset stomach, elevated blood pressure, chest pain, problems sleeping. Research suggests that stress also can bring on or worsen certain symptoms or diseases. Stress also becomes harmful when people use alcohol, tobacco, or drugs to try to relieve their stress. Unfortunately, instead of relieving the stress and returning the body to a relaxed state, these substances tend to keep the body in a stressed state and cause more problems. Consider the following: 43% of all adults suffer adverse health effects from stress. 75 to 90% of all doctor visits are for stress related ailments and complaints. That's a huge percentage. Now, can you imagine what we could do to save money on our end with health bills if we can learn how to control our stress? Stress can play a part in problems such as headaches, high blood pressure, heart problems, diabetes, skin conditions, asthma, arthritis, depression, and anxiety, just to name a few of them. The Occupational Safety and Health Administration declared stress a hazard of the workplace. Stress costs American industry more than $300 billion annually. The lifetime prevalence of an emotional disorder is more than 50%, often due to chronic unrelated stress. Stress symptoms can be affecting your health, even though you might not realize it. You may think illness is to blame for that irritating headache, your frequent insomnia, or your decreased productivity at work, but stress may actually be the cause. Indeed, stress symptoms can affect your body, your thoughts and feelings, and your behavior. Being able to recognize common stress symptoms can help you manage them. Stress that's left unchecked can contribute to many health problems such as high blood pressure, heart disease, obesity, and diabetes. Here you can see on your body, stress can give you headaches, muscle tension or pain, chest pain, fatigue, and stomach upset. On your mood, stress can affect you with anxiety, restlessness, lack of motivation, feeling overwhelmed, sadness, or depression. On your behavior, you can either be overeating or undereating. You can have angry outbursts. You can have drug or alcohol misuse. You can have tobacco use and exercising less often. Now I'm going to go over some stress symptoms for each one emotionally. If you're feeling these and if you have talked to a doctor or if you're just starting to get some of these symptoms, this is just some information for you to think about and contact your doctor if there's any issues. But emotionally, you can become easily agitated, frustrated, and moody. You can feel overwhelmed, like you're losing control or need to take control. You can have difficulty relaxing and quieting your mind, which would affect your sleeping, which we know lack of sleep affects other issues, especially our health. You can feel bad about yourself, low self-esteem. You can feel lonely, worthless, and depressed. You can avoid others. That's some of the emotional symptoms of stress, negative stress. The physical symptoms, you can have low energy, you can have headaches, you can have upset stomach, including diarrhea, constipation, and nausea. You can have aches and pains and tense muscles. You have chest pain and rapid heartbeat, insomnia, which we just talked about, frequent colds and infections, nervousness and shaking, ringing in the ear, cold or sweaty hands and feet. You can have dry mouth and difficulty swallowing. You can have clenched jaw and grinding teeth. Cognitive, you can have constant worrying, you can have racing thoughts, forgetfulness and disorganization, inability to focus, poor judgment, being pessimistic or seeing only the negative side. Behavioral, if you have stress and too much stress, you can have changes in your appetite, procrastinating and avoiding responsibilities, increased use of alcohol, drugs, and cigarettes, exhibiting more nervous behaviors such as nail biting, fidgeting, and pacing. I got all this information from the website here below. If you'd like more information, go ahead and click on that and you can do some more research on it. Okay, consequences of stress. Little stress every now and then is not something to be concerned about. Ongoing chronic stress, however, can cause or exacerbate many serious health problems, including mental health problems such as depression, anxiety, and personality disorders. Now, a lot of these we just went over, but I'm giving you more than one research from where I got this from, so you can see that I'm not making this up. I did research this, and I've given you the link so you can do your own research on it, and you can choose to do what you want to with this information. But long-term stress can also affect your cardiovascular disease, including heart disease, high blood pressure, abnormal heart rhythms, heart attacks and stroke, obesity, and other eating disorders, menstrual problems, skin and hair problems such as acne, psoriasis, eczema, and permanent hair loss, gastrointestinal problems. There's a lot of people out there that have stomach problems, GERD, gastritis, ulcerative colitis, irritable colon. There is so much out there that if we learn to deal with stress, a lot of our symptoms and problems could go away. Now, we are going to go over some ways to relieve stress and anxiety. Exercise. People who exercise regularly are less likely to experience anxiety than those who don't exercise. And here are a few reasons behind it. Stress hormones. Exercise lowers your body's stress hormones, such as cortisol, in the long run. It also helps release endorphins, which are chemicals that improve your mood and act as natural painkillers. Sleep. Exercise can also improve your sleep quality, which can be negatively affected by stress and anxiety. But you want to be careful that you don't exercise too close to sleeping because it could keep you pumped up and awake and hard to relax. So you want to make sure that you're not exercising 3 to 4 hours before you go to bed. Confidence. When you exercise regularly, you may feel more confident and confident in your body, which in turn promotes mental well-being. Okay, supplements. Several supplements promote stress and anxiety reduction. Here is a brief overview of some of the most common ones. Lemon balm is a member of the mint family that has been studied for its anti-anxiety effects. Omega-3 fatty acids. One study showed that medical students who received omega-3 supplements experienced a 20% reduction in anxiety symptoms. Ashwagandha is an herb to treat stress and anxiety. Several studies suggest that it's effective. Green tea contains many polyphenol antioxidants which provide health benefits. It may lower stress and anxiety by increasing serotonin levels. Valerian. It's a root and is a popular sleep aid due to a tranquilizing effect. It contains valeric acid, which alters gamma. I'm not even going to try to say that, but receptors to lower anxiety. GABA is a psychoactive member of the pepper family, long used as a sedative in the South Pacific. It is increasingly used in Europe and the U.S. to treat mild stress and anxiety. Now, the thing about supplements is you want to make sure that if you do choose to use supplements, that you do your research in the brand that you use. Don't get the cheapest brand from Walmart because it might not help you, number one, and number two, it might do you more damage than good because of the additives. It's not necessarily this particular root that's in the supplement, but what they've also added to it that could be harmful for you, because a lot of people, a lot of brands and companies will add additives to it so they can make more money off of it. So you want to make sure you do your research and get a good, pure, all natural supplement, and you know where the supplements come from, how they're produced. And if you are looking for a company like that, doTERRA has some amazing supplements that if you go to my website at the bottom, livinghealthyforyou.com, there you can do some research on it. You can go to doterra.com and do your own research, hit supplements, because they do have supplements that have some of these ingredients in it that I personally use, so I can vouch that they really do work. There's a couple that I use that has ashwagandha in it that has actually really helped me with my energy level and my hormone level. So if you are doing some research and you are looking for a good supplement company, I would definitely put doTERRA on your research list to do that, because they do have some amazing supplements. Okay. Now, using essential oils can help reduce your feelings of stress and anxiety. Here is just part of a list of some oils that you can use for stress and anxiety. Now, I've done a whole class. Actually, this was the very first class I did in this series about why I use essential oils. Now, if you don't know much about essential oils and want to learn, go back to my first class and you can review it. There are many ways that you can use essential oils, and it all depends on how you like to use them and what your body responds to. But you also want to make sure that what essential oils as famous supplements, you want to do your research with the brand that you're using. You want to make sure you're getting the purest, most natural form product that's going to be best, because the better the product, the purer, the more natural, the better effect it's going to have on your system. So we've got lavender, rose, vetiver, bergamot, Roman chamomile, neroli, frankincense, sandalwood, ylang ylang, orange, and geranium are some of the scents that are good, the most calming scents that are out there. And so what is it? This is called aromatherapy. So what the easiest, most beneficial way, two of the easiest ways to use essential oils, I'm just going to give you a quick couple tips, is if you have an oil, and I've got one right here, all you do is put a drop in your hand, and then you take and you rub it like this. And if you're starting to have, you feel yourself starting to get stressed or worked up or worried, you just do that. And then just, this is called cupping. You just put your hands over your nose, do 3 or 4 deep inhales, hold it, and then exhale. And then do it again. And get the scent of that essential oil deep into your system, which is why it's so important that you have a pure, natural essential oil. Because if you have an essential oil that has additives or preservatives or synthetics in it, you are breathing those synthetics into your system, which is not going to give you the full benefit, and it potentially could do more harm if you are inhaling chemicals. So you want to make sure you get the right essential oil brand when you are using them that way. Diffuser is a great, easy way. You put some water in it, you put 3 or 4 drops of the oil in it, you turn it on and you go, and it brings it through the whole house or the room that wherever you are in, and it just kindly calms you down. So that is just the basics of essential oils, and you can go to my webpage for more information. You can go to the first class that I did in this series for more information. So that's about, and I've been using essential oils for about 2.5 years through doTERRA, and I tell you, they make a difference. So if you're looking for natural ways to help with your health, I would definitely put essential oils on your list and do your research, because they do make a difference. Okay, another way to help with stress is to write it down. Now, I tell you what, I'm a big one for this, because there's always stuff going through my mind, and there's so much stuff that I don't always remember it, and I get frustrated if I go, oh man, what was I supposed to do? And then I get stressed because I can't remember it. So I have pen and paper with me everywhere I go. I have it at home, I have it at my desk at work, I have it everywhere. So when I think of something I need to do, I write it down, because I know that I can go back to that list and I can look at it, and I don't have to consciously remember the list in my mind. So that helps me to relax more. So write things down. If you are having a stressful day, take and do some gratitude listing. Everybody has something they're grateful for. Some of us might take a little longer, but if we stop and we think, we all have something. We're breathing, we're alive, we're here. We're here for a reason. So write down things that you're happy for, things you're grateful for, things that make you happy, and just concentrate on the positive things, because writing things down, and for some of us, journaling. If we're having a stressful day, we're upset, we're mad at somebody, journal it. You don't have to do anything with that journaling after you're done. Journal it, write it down, burn it afterwards if you want to. But getting it out of your system, you're going to find it's going to make a big difference. So, however, whatever works for you, get it down on paper and pen. So that's another way of dealing with stress. Now, another way is to spend time with family. Having support from family and friends is critical when you are going through stressful times. Now, some people like to go through it alone and then get family and friends afterwards. That whatever works for you, but there are a lot of people that are social. Even if you have to call an 800 number, or if you have a support group that people you don't know, you don't want to involve your family and friends. Find a support group. If it's, if you're dealing with some kind of a substance, or if you have a job that has a support group benefit, call them. It's, for a lot of people, it's free. The first 2 or 3 visits are free. But if you don't have friends and family that you don't want to talk to, or you're not comfortable talking to, find a support group, find an 800 number, find somebody, because it's important that we all have some kind of a support network with us. And one study found that women in particular, spending time with friends and children helps release oxytocin, a natural stress reliever. This effect is called tend and befriend, and is the opposite of the fight or flight response. So keep in mind that both men and women benefit from friendships. And another study found that men and women with the fewest social connections were more likely to suffer from depression and anxiety. So even if it's just one person, find somebody that you're comfortable with, that you trust, that you can talk to and spend time with. Laughing. Have you ever been stressed or upset and then started laughing at something? Doesn't it help relieve the stress and make you feel better? My nephew is now 10 years old, but when he was little, I would say probably from maybe 6 months to 2 years, he had the most contagious laugh. It's just one of those laughs that a toddler has that you cannot help. I don't care what kind of a day you have, how you are feeling. You get him giggling and you will end up giggling with him. He was the funniest, he just had one of those contagious laughs. And so find something that makes you laugh. It helps relieve your stress response, relieves tension by relaxing your muscles. In the long term, laughter can help improve your immune system and your mood. So find something, find a funny joke, or find a funny TV show, or just go with a friend that makes you laugh all the time. Find something that is going to get that out of you and just give you a good laughter. Laughter is good medicine. Okay, saying no. Another thing that gets many of us stressed is overcommitment. We hate to say no to our friends and family. We want to be that superwoman or man and do it all. There comes a time when we have to say no for our own health and family. That doesn't mean you're a bad person. You just need to set boundaries. Now, this is where stress can become out of control, is if you're the type of person that says yes to everybody that comes your way because you don't want to be the bad guy. You are a helper. You want to take care of people. You want to do the right thing. And then you get home at night and they're going, oh man, how am I going to get this done? I have such a committed day, but yet I committed yes to doing this and I committed yes to doing that. And all of a sudden you can feel your body just go up, 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 and your stress level going up, 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 up. And all of a sudden you're in a stress panic mode because you've got 48 hours worth of work to do in 24 hours. So you need to learn to say no in a nice way. But you can say, I would love to be able to help you, but right now I just don't feel I have the time to commit to it the way I would like to commit. You can be nice about it, but take control over the parts of your life that you can change that are causing you stress. And saying no is one way of doing that. Be selective on what you take on, and saying no to things that will unnecessarily add to your load. It can help reduce your stress levels. It will make a big difference. So learn to say no. Avoid procrastination. Many of us like to put things off until the last minute. Then when the last minute comes, we realize we don't have enough time to get that project done. Then we are at a stress level. Doing this over and over again can cause health issues. So getting in the habit of making a to-do list organized by priority will give yourself realistic deadlines and work your way down the list. So like I told you at the beginning, I am a list person, and I will prioritize that. I will, especially on my days off. I know I have a lot going on. I have a lot to do. I will make a list of all the things that I need to be done and want to be done, and then I will prioritize them. Okay, what do I need to do today? Okay, today's Sunday. I need to make sure I have food for work. So I make sure I have my cooking done today. I need to have my house cleaned for the week because I don't have time during the week to do it. So I will do that. And I will okay, I want to do that. So then I'll put that at the bottom of the list. So if I have time, I can work a little bit on that project. So that is a good way, but avoiding procrastination. And I know a lot of people, and I'm married to one, that likes to procrastinate. And things come up at the last minute that you can't control. And so if you procrastinate and you're trying to do a project and you wait to the last minute and then all of a sudden, oh no, I can't do this project because of this, this, and this, then you get more stressed because you can't finish the project and you've run out of time. So don't procrastinate. Cuddle. Who doesn't like to cuddle? Cuddling and hugging can help relieve stress. With today's health issues, we are discouraged from hugging, but you can hug those you love with and those that you live with and feel the stress melt away. Most of us live with somebody or are close to somebody. So go give a good hug to somebody. Cuddle with your loved ones. Positive physical contact can help release oxytocin and lower cortisol. This can help lower blood pressure and heart rate, both of which are physical symptoms of stress. Another one is listening to soothing music. It can do wonders for the body and stress. It can help lower blood pressure and heart rate as well as stress hormones. Did you have a hard day at work? Then on your way home, put on that classical, Celtic, or Native American music and unwind while you are driving home. Then when you get home, you'll be ready and relaxed to enjoy your family. Nature sounds are also very calming. There are so many different kinds of music on the internet that you can choose from. Pick what speaks to you. Deep breathing. Okay, mental stress activates your sympathetic nervous system, signaling your body to go into fight or flight mode. During this reaction, stress hormones are released and you experience physical symptoms such as faster heartbeat, quicker breathing, and constricted blood vessels. Deep breathing exercises can help activate your parasympathetic nervous system, which controls the relaxation response. There are several types of deep breathing exercises, including diaphragmatic breathing, abdominal breathing, belly breathing, and paced respiration. The goal of deep breathing is to focus your awareness on your breathing, making it slower and deeper. When you breathe in deeply through your nose, your lungs fully expand and your belly rises. This helps slow your heart rate, allowing you to feel more peaceful. Now, for added benefits of deep breathing, go back to my essential oils because I'm a big promoter of essential oils because I've seen what they've done in my life personally. Is you can find that essential oil that you're looking. Are you looking to relax? Are you looking to de-stress? Are you looking for energy? What are you looking for? Find the oil that will give you that added benefit that responds to your body. Do the same thing like I showed you, the cupping. Put a drop in your hand, rub it together, do this, and then do your deep breathing, and you'll get added benefits. If you don't have essential oils, fine. Deep breathing will still help, but the essential oils will give you an added benefit because they are medicinal. Essential oils, all natural, pure essential oils are medicinal, just like herbs are. Essential oils are just another way of doing natural things for your body. So use the essential oils that you have on hand. Deep breathing does work, and I've tried that before. Okay, many of us have pets. Having a pet may help reduce stress and improve your mood. Interacting with pets may help release oxytocin, and a brain chemical that promotes a positive mood. Having a pet may also help relieve stress by giving you purpose, keeping you active, and providing companionship, all qualities that help reduce anxiety. Now, for those of you who have dogs, I do not have a dog, but for those of you who do have dogs, they need to be walked, whether it's once a day, twice a day, whatever. So coming home after a stressful day or a hard day, whatever, and finding the loyalty and love of a dog, especially because they come to you more than a cat does. Cats, even though are my thing, they will snuggle with you when you sit down. They don't necessarily come to you like a dog does. And so if you see a dog and you get home and they're anxious to see you, you're anxious to see them, that can't help but uplift your mood because you know that they are loyal, they love you, they missed you. And so what do? You go for a walk. Walk helps reduce the stress. You spend time with your pet. You're getting fresh air. You're getting exercise. You're getting all kinds of benefits from taking your dog for a walk when you get home, even if it's for a 10-minute walk. Do something and just spend time with your pets because they love you, they miss you, and they want to see you and they want to spend time with you. And dogs are one of the most loyal animals out there. So if you have a dog, take advantage of the benefits that they will give you to help reduce your stress. Now, here at the bottom is a website where I got all of these tips for help reducing stress. So if you want to learn more, if you want to know where I got this, you can go to that website. So here, over on this right-hand side, if you are into essential oils, I just gave you a few recipes that you can use to put in your diffuser to help if you're feeling stressed, if you're feeling tired. Now, this is just a very basic, simple example of how you can use essential oils. You can mix and match the oils however you want. When you're using them in a diffuser, there's no right and wrong reason. It all depends on what you have on hand. It depends on what responds to your body. It depends on the smell that you like. So just mix and match them. Start out small because 1 or 2 drops goes a long way. So if you just want a very faint, light smell, just use a couple drops. If you want a strong, powering smell, then use 4 or 5 drops. But start out small, and you can always add to it. So this is just some examples of some recipes for essential oils. So I want to thank you for joining me in my class. If you have any questions about essential oils, this is my contact information. Feel free to reach out to me, and I will be happy to answer any questions. And I also send out free newsletters every Tuesday. So if you'd like more information on essential oils, send me your email address. I'd be happy to add you to my list. And I will send you that free newsletter each week. And I'm going to stop sharing my screen. So there we have it. How we can unwind and de-stress our body. There are several ways that I gave you. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you guys have a great day. And I will be posting more videos throughout the week on different ways of de-stressing, on different medical providers and their opinion on stress and how it affects our health. So please continue to follow me if you're interested in learning how to take charge of your health. Have a great day, everybody.